Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss working procedure for the problems based on Newton's forward and Newton's backward interpolation formula, and I solved some example. In the last class we discussed the definition of interpolation, extrapolation and Newton's forward interpolation formula and what will be the formula, and Newton's backward interpolation formula, and also we discuss some points which you have to remember while solving the examples. And also I have explained you that for our convenience, means for our easier calculation, we are having some assumptions. That means if the given x value, the desired x value lies in first half, we have to use the forward interpolation formula, and if the desired x value lies in second half, we have to use the backward interpolation formula. Now let us see the working procedure. Step 1. We construct the difference table in accordance with the interpolation formula. Means first we have to construct the interpolation, the difference table, and also we have to observe which interpolation formula is applicable here, right? First we have to construct the difference table. You know how to construct the difference table and observe which formula is applicable here. No doubt difference table is same for backward and forward differences. We have to first form the difference table and you have to analyze which formula, means which interpolation formula is applicable for this given example. Next we compute the value of r, where r is equal to x minus x naught divided by h in the case of forward interpolation formula, x naught being the first value of x and h is the step length. Second step is we compute the value of r. We know that in forward and backward Newton's forward and backward interpolation formula, we have a r term, right? We have to find the value of r before applying the values in the difference formulas, means interpolation formulae. If you are applying forward interpolation formula for finding r is equal to x minus x naught divided by h, and where x naught is whatever first value, x naught being the first value and h is what, a step length. We know that h is a fixed difference, and here we are applying interpolation formula for equidistant arguments, so that here h is what, this is a fixed difference and x naught is a first value. And if you are applying Newton's backward interpolation formula for finding the r is equal to x minus xn divided by h, here xn being the last value of x and h is the same as a step length. And the last step is the value of r along with the value of finite differences are substituted in the interpolation formula, which results in the value of y at the desired value of x. Means after finding the value of r and finite difference values from the difference table, we have to substitute all those values in the required interpolation formula. Required interpolation formula means if you are applying forward interpolation formula, substitute all these values in forward. If you are applying backward interpolation formula, substitute all these values in backward interpolation formula and calculate. You get the value of y at a given value of desired value of x, means at a given value of x. This is about the procedure. Let us see examples. First example, find y of 1.4 given that x values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and y values are 10, 26, 58, 112 and 194. 4. Here they are not given function, they are directly given the unknown values of the function x, and corresponding values of x are means values of I are 10, 26, 58, 112 and 194. Now solution. Here we have to find y. We have to find the value of y at x is equal to 1.4. Here x value is what? 1.4. This is x naught. These are x values, means the first value is x naught and last value indicates what? Xn here. This is x naught, x1, x2, x3 and x4. Here value of n is 4. This is x naught, this is x4 and the value of x is 1.4, for which we have to find the value of y. Now before going to difference table, just see here our value of x is 1.4, right? The value of x is 1.4. Now we have to see this 1.4, the value of x as 1.4, whether it is lies in first half or it is in a second half. 1.4 means that value lies between 1 and 2. 1 and 2 means the 1 is what? Our x naught value. That means this 1.4 is lies in first half, means that 1.4 is near to x naught, not xn, right? This 1.4 is near to x naught, not xn, means our x is equal to 1.4 value lies in first half. If it is lies in first half, we have to use Newton's forward interpolation formula. We write here, since the value x is equal to 1.4 is in the, since this is a first example, I am writing like this, otherwise not necessary to write like this. Just you have to analyze which formula is applicable for this given example. Just you have to write for what value of x you have to find the value of y and which formula is applicable here. Only that much is required. For your understanding, I am writing like this. First half, this x is equal to 1.4 lies in first half of the table and it is near to x is equal to 1, means x naught, near to x naught. Newton's forward interpolation formula, Newton's forward interpolation formula is appropriate and we shall construct the forward difference table. Forward difference table. Okay, now we construct the table. Okay, this is way of constructing the difference table. First we write the values of x and values of y from our given table. X0 is equal to 1 and x1 is equal to 2, x3 is equal to 3, x4 is equal to 4, x5 is equal to 5. Afterwards I will remove these two boxes here. Then y values are y0 is equal to 10 and y1 is equal to 26. This is 58, 112 and 194. You already know how to find the remaining values. Just take difference of 26 minus 10, succeeding number minus preceding number. It will be 26 minus 10 is 16, 58 minus 26 is 32, 112 minus 58 is 54 and 194 minus 112 is 82. Again take the difference of succeeding number minus preceding number. It will be 16. 54 minus 32 is 22. 82 minus 54 is 28. 22 minus 16 is 6. 28 minus 22 is 6 and 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay, this is how we have to calculate the difference table. Here the fourth difference is 0, so not necessary to write the further, and we will not get the further value because at last we have a single value here. We can't take the difference for the next column. First step is over. First step is what? We have to construct the difference table, and also we have to identify which interpolation formula is appropriate for this given example. This is difference table, and here we have to apply forward interpolation formula because our x value, means desired x value, lies in the first half. We have Newton's forward interpolation formula, that is r is equal to y0. Here we have up to fourth difference and that term is 0, so that you have to write up to third difference. Means while you are writing the formula, you have to write at least fourth or third difference terms. This is y0 plus r into delta y0 plus r into r minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square y0 plus r into r minus 1 into r minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta cube y0 plus and so on. Here I am writing up to third difference terms. See here, delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0 and delta raised to 4 y0 indicates what? These are the leading forward differences, and you know delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, delta raised to 4 y0, these terms are lies in first place in all the difference columns. 16, 16, 16 and 0. These are the delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, delta raised to 4 y0 terms. If you don't know these, just go through the previous first lecture. You come to know what are these delta y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0 are, and where these terms are lies in the difference table. Okay, now we know here to calculate y at 1.4, we know that the value of y0, delta square y0, delta cube y0, but we don't know the value of r. Before going to the calculation, first we have to find the value of r. R is equal to what? Here we are using forward interpolation formula, so that the formula for finding r is what? X minus x0 divided by h, and we know that x is given, that is 1.4, and x0 indicates the first value of the table, and h is a fixed difference here. So that it will be what? X naught is equal to, x is given 1.4 minus x naught. X naught value is 1 divided by, here fixed value is also 1, means the difference between all these terms is 1, which is equal to 1.4 minus 1 is 0.4 divided by 1 is, again it is a 0.4. Therefore R is equal to how much? 0.4. The value of R is 0.4. Next, if you want, since this is the first example, I will write under all these values from table, from difference table, not only table, from difference table. Delta y naught is equal to 16, delta square y naught is equal to 16, delta cube y naught is equal to 6, and delta raised to 4 y naught value is 0. Okay, if you want, write that also. Now substitute y at 1.4 is equal to, y naught is what? Y naught value is 10. 10 plus 0.4 into delta y naught value is 16 plus R value is 0.4. 0.4 into 0.4 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial means it is 2. Delta square y naught value is again 16 plus 0.4. 0.4 minus 1. 0.4 minus 2 divided by 3 factorial means 3 into 2 is 3 into 2 into 1 is 6. Delta cube y naught value is 6. Delta cube y naught value is 6. Further value is 0. So we will write up to here only. Now calculate all these values. You will get what? 10 plus, this will be 6.4 plus 0.4 into minus 0.6 into 8 plus 0.4 into minus 0.6 minus 1.6. Okay. Here 6 get cancelled. Here 2 1s are 2 8s are. Now 10 plus 0.4 into 16 is 6.4. Then 0.4 into this one 0.4 minus 1 is minus 0.6. This is 8. Then 0.4 minus 1 is minus 0.6. 0.4 minus 2 is minus 1.6. Here 6 get cancelled. Into 1. If you want, write here into 1. Calculate all these values. You get y at 1.4 is equal to how much? It will be 14.864. Y of 1.4 is 864. This is our required result. The value of y at x is equal to 1.4 is 14.864. This is how we have to find the desired value of y at given x is. Next example, second example, find u at 0.5 means the term at 0.5th place from the data, that is u0 is equal to 225, u1 is equal to 238 and u2 is equal to 320, u3 is equal to 340. Here the data is given in a different way. You have to understand what are the values of x and what are the values of y. Here yr is given in the form of u.5, means here this is, if you consider this as a x, it will be ux is equal to y. Here this u indicates y here, and these are the values of x, sorry, these are the values of y, and 0, 1, 2, 3 are the values of x. Okay, now we will write the values of x. Values of x are 0, 1, 2, 3. And here we have a small hint here. If the data is given in a different way and you get confused that which are the values of x and which are the values of y, remember always the values of x are having a fixed difference. See here 225, 238, 320, 340. These are not the values of x, y. These values are not having a fixed difference, but 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the values of x and these are having a fixed difference. This is just a small hint to identify the values of x and values of y. Solution. The value of x is equal to 0.5, which is near to x is equal to 0, near to x naught. The first value is x naught here, and which is near the value of x, that is 0.5, is near to x naught. Hence Newton's interpolation formula is appropriate. For every example you must have to write at least this much. Okay, write which value of x is given and that x value lies in, whether that x value lies in first half or second half, and which formula is applicable for that given example. Now we have to find the difference table. Okay, these are the values of x and y values, means ux. X values are 0, 1, 2, 3, which indicates what? The values of y. Those values are 225, 238, 320, 340. Now find the first difference, second difference and third difference terms. This is 13, and difference of these two is means 320 minus 238 is 82, 340 minus 320 is 20, then 82 minus 13 is 69, 20 minus 82 is minus 62, and minus 62 minus 69. Here we have both values are in negative. It will be minus 131. This is minus 131. Here also we are using forward interpolation formula, so that we must know what are the values of delta y naught, delta square y naught, delta cube y naught. Okay, if you want, write like this for your convenience. Okay, now Newton's forward interpolation formula is, now Newton's forward interpolation formula is yr is equal to, here also we have up to third difference, so that we write up to third difference term in your required formula. R into delta y naught, r into r minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into delta square y naught plus r into r minus 1 r minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into delta cube y naught plus sign. so on. While you are writing general formula, you must have to write plus and so on. Okay, this is general formula, not for this given example. So that while you are writing the general formula, means Newton's forward interpolation formula, you must have to write plus and so on. Okay, you may write up to 4th difference, 5th difference, whatever it may be, but you have to write at the end plus and so on. Okay, now you have to find the value of r before going to the calculation. R is equal to x minus x naught. Since we are using forward interpolation formula, R formula is R is equal to x minus x naught divided by h, which is equal to, here x value is 0.5 and x naught value is what, minus 0, divided by h is again 1, which is equal to 0.5 divided by 1 is again 0.5. Therefore r is equal to 0.5. Value of r is 0.5 and delta y naught is equal to 13. Delta square y naught is equal to 69. Delta cube y naught is equal to minus 131. Now substitute all these values in the general formula. We get u at 0.5. Here ux indicates y, what here, y. We know that y is equal to f of x. If you want, write here f of 0.5 also, otherwise keep as it is, which is equal to, here y naught value is how much, 225, plus 0.5 into delta y naught value is 13, plus r value is 0.5, 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial, or simply it is 2. Delta square y naught is 69 into 69. I will write third term here, plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1, 0.5 minus 2 divided by 3 factorial is 6, and this one is minus 131. Calculate these values. You will get u at 0.5 is equal to 214.6875. You get u at 0.5 is equal to 214.6875. Thus u at 0.5 is equal to 214.6875. This is how you have to find the results. And also remember, while you are substituting the values for our general formula, don't write plus and so on, because we have, for this particular example, we have values up to 3rd difference only, so that we don't have to write plus and so on. If you write it as a plus and so on, it will consider as a wrong calculation. Okay, so remember, here you don't have to write plus and so on. And remember this forward interpolation formula and backward interpolation formula. Write the notes and understand the example, and for your better understanding, practice these examples too. Okay, we will see some more examples in the next class.